Okay, so as I have said, here in this table, we are going to show you the relationship between the bond order, the bond length, and the bond energy. No? So, makita na to nga niya, this is increasing bond order. That is first order, second order, of third. So, ano pagkabalo ng bond order 1? Kung single bond siya. No? Kung single bond, bond order is 1. Double bond order is 2. Triple bond, it's bond order 3. So, nasiya tulo ka, duha ka karakteristik niya sa bond length o sa bond energy. Kaning bond energy, pwede po niya bond strength or bond enthalpy, the other term for that. So, sa single bond, no, take a look, 143 ang iyang, that's picometer, that is the distance. Then the double bond, no, the bond order is 2, it is 123. Triple bond, the bond order is 3, take a look, 113. As you can see here, as the bond order increases from 1 to 3, what happened to your length? It will decrease. Meaning, kung single bond na siya, layo-layo pang 2 ka atom. No, that is 143 picometer. Pag double bond na, medyo dool. No? Okay. So, it decreases the length. No? It mo dool siya. Then, as triple bond, dool-dool na yun. No? So, what happened here? No? If your bond order increases, your distance between the two atoms also, no, decreases. Na? Mag-decrease. Magkaanam siya kagamay. Okay. How about the bond energy or the bond strength? Na? Single bond, it has 358 between carbon oxygen. The double bond with carbon oxygen, it is 745 kilojoule. Triple bond, it has 1,700. What is the connectivity of your bond order? As your bond order increase, your bond energy also increase. Get it? Okay. So the bond order and bond length are inversely proportional. Inversely, kaya nga naman, ang bond order, no, magkadako, ang imong bond length magkagamay. Na? Okay. So, ang bond energy o bond strength, pareho ra siya, directly proportional. Magkadako ni nga niya ang imong bond order, magkadako pud ang imong bond energy. So, bond energy and bond order are directly proportional. I hope you understand this. This is one of the properties of covalent bond. No? So, let us have now the formula. How could we compute the formula and molecular weight? But actually, we had already discussed this in Murag lecture 2 about atoms. No? Murag na-discuss na nato ni siya. Pero sige lang. Now, if you talk about formula, these are some of atomic masses. Atomic masses katong periodic table, ang element, ang ubos niya is atomic mass, di ba? Ang ibabaw niya is atomic number. No? Yung gani kang formula mass, this is reported as ionic compound. No? Meaning, positive charged metal added with non-metal nga negatively charged. Okay, that is what is meant by formula mass. Molecular mass is generally reported for molecular compounds or those who exhibit covalent bonding. Okay, so ang kaning formula mass is for the ionic compounds. Now this molecular mass is for the molecular or the covalent compounds. For instance, we have calcium, calcium chloride. Sayop nga niya, this is CaCl2. If that will be the case, how many atoms are there in calcium? How are we going to get the formula mass? We are going to get the sum of its molar masses or atomic masses. For instance, we have here calcium. No? How many atoms? 1. Go to your periodic table. Unsang atomic mass sa imong calcium, that is 40.08, no? Atomic mass unit or gram per mole. Okay, so add it with the other. That's chlorine. Chlorine pila man. It's 2 atoms times multiply that with the atomic mass, which is 35.45 atomic mass unit. Ma'am, 2 decimal places rata? Oh yes, the 2 decimal places. Aron pareho taog, we will have so-called unity of way of computing it with the formula mass and the molecular mass. Therefore, add it up. Now, this is 2 times 35.45. This is 70.90. Now, 70.90 plus 40.08. Therefore, that is 110.98 atomic mass or gram per mole. That is now the formula mass of calcium chloride. I hope you are following. But do not worry, as I have said, I have other video that I will give unto you aron makita ninyo giunsa. It has that step-by-step way of computing the formula mass. Okay? Another example. We have now the molecular mass. Okay. The molecular mass is for ethane, ethane. Let's get it. Anong molecular mass naman, ma'am? Kay ingumbi ako basta gani, kung ionic compound gani siya, it is formula mass. For covalent compounds, it is molecular mass. Okay. A non-metal added with another non-metal. So here in ethane, ethane is a gas. Okay. How many atoms of carbon? It's 2. Go into your periodic table. It has 12.01 atomic mass unit. For hydrogen, you have 6 atoms multiplied by your atomic mass, which is 1.008. Then sum it up, that is 30.7. Inga na ka yun. Kung saon pagkuha. Ma'am, may manimam kay sayon naman ang sa yun naman ang formula, ma'am. Ay kabalaka ngadto sa atong video kita ninyo unsaon. O lisod-lisod to siya nga mga it is another compound nga medyo lisod nga compound. Kani sa yun naman, ma'am. Okay, yes. This is just for an example here. So that is the difference between formula mass. Usang formula mass, it is for ionic compounds. Molecular mass are for the covalent compounds. Okay? Okay. So, sit word. Kamo na'y bahala. Uy, narabay tendency, manggawas ni squeeze. Di ba, no? Kato mga example na ko, tas pag-example na ay assignment, dili na ko na cost assignment. Ngadto na ko na iputang sa quiz. Okay. How about percentage composition? What do you mean by percentage composition? If you talk about the composition of the liquid in our body or the composition of our body, it's 70% of that is mostly water and 30% are from the muscular, the mga kanang skeletal. Skeleton in our body. So our body is mostly water. That is why magkalibanga, if you have a diarrhea, what will happen is you will easily dehydrated. Nga naman, because our body comprises mostly of water. It's 70% water and 30% is our skeletal system. Okay. For the earth, earth is surrounded mostly of water. It's 70% water and 30% land. So that is the composition. That is what is meant by composition. Even blood, blood is mati nga ka ang dugo, dali ra kay siya muklag, no? Kaya nga naman, that is 80% of that is 80% of that is water, so that it will easily evaporate. Tas gamay na lang mabili. Okay, and 20% is its content, no? So that is what is meant by percent composition in a compound. What do you mean by that? For instance, let us go back here. Calcium, no? So in calcium, no, that is it comprises of calcium and chlorine. Pila ka percentage ang calcium sa calcium chloride? Pila ka percentage ang chlorine sa calcium chloride? That is what is meant by percent composition. So percentage composition of a compound is the percentage of compound mass from each element. For instance, that is the formula is percentage composition of element is the number of atoms multiplied by the atomic weight of that element divided by the molecular or the formula weight or the molecular weight or the formula weight of the compound. So kinahanglan sa the first step here is computon sa nato pareha ani. Ana, kinahanglan computon sa nato. So this will be the formula weight of the compound. Computon sa nato ang formula weight sa compound, una tam kakuha sa percentage composition of the element. Na? Here. Example, we have the ethane. Na? So ethane, kani, balik ta. Ang carbon is 2 atoms multiplied by the atomic mass of 12.01. Divide by this one. That is now the percentage composition of carbon in methane. How about for hydrogen? Same process also. Percentage composition of hydrogen is equal to the number of atoms and the atomic mass of hydrogen, okay, divide by the formula weight of the compound. Okay. For instance here, your ethane in carbon. So how many atoms are there in carbon? 2. Then the atomic mass of carbon 12.01. And we had already computed for the formula weight of ethane. And Inisia 30.07. So 30.07 or 30.068. So divide that, multiply by 100. Therefore, it is 79.89% ang carbon sa ethane. Pila ang percentage hydrogen? Maura gyapon. Percentage of hydrogen is 6 multiplied by 1.01 atomic mass unit of hydrogen divide by this one. E pareho naman sila of molecular weight sa compound. So if that will be the case, or you can have it this way, 100% matas dora man siya ka element in a compound, all you have to do is subtract it with 100. 100 minus 79.89. Oh, so it is 20.11. Okay, so 20.11 is the percentage composition of hydrogen in ethane, and it has 79.89% for carbon. Okay, so bahala na ng assignment. Oh, we are done. Okay, so we are done. So stop na ako share. And stop na ako share, then stop na po ko recording.